Hello survivors, Wanderer here. Welcome back to Fallout 76. Quite a lot has happened since the last time you saw me in between episodes. So I did quite a bit of just farming and doing some stuff, you know, off screen. Basically, after finding out that the flamer was so good, such an amazing weapon, I went and got the plans for it. You can buy the plans at any time. They're not that expensive. I think I got them for about 1,000 and some caps, like maybe 1,200 caps for the plans. It wasn't that much. So I made about 10 of them or so, scrapped them all, learned all the important mods for it, and I was able to modify mine, the one that I had that was Aristocrats, out to be the same as the one that I found randomly that had all those nice stats on it. And yeah, it's amazing. 91 fire rate and 182 damage per shot. So it is straight up just about, let me check my 50 cals and Aristocrats here. Yeah, it's more than double the damage on it. Now, I guess if I equip this, it'll probably be more even. No, it's actually more than double the damage. It's like 98 more damage per shot. The downside, of course, is that it has, like, no range. It's basically a melee weapon. This is specifically for killing a big, bad boss, and that's pretty much it. So, that's all we're going to use it for. I'll keep my 50 cal around and use it occasionally, probably. I like the Gatling gun a lot. I'm not a big fan of the Stalkers, of course, and we're going to be crafting some more of these to try and get a better legendary prefix on this, so we don't have that, if not in combat, 100% VATS accuracy. Because we don't use that. It's literally the most worthless one I could possibly have on there. I also want to go ahead and do a Gatling laser craft. Let me go ahead and put my crafting stuff on here, and let me make sure I have all my science stuff on as well. Oh, we got a perk pack. Go ahead, open it. Sure. We'll scrap some stuff. Probably not going to need any of these. Okay, so yeah, that's what we're doing. I already have the science stuff equipped, it looks like, so that's good. Everything else is equipped. Okay, so I have capped out my ability to buy legendary modules from Mama Merkel. You can only buy 10 per day. That's the limit. She doesn't restock until then. Just like Cap, she can only do so many per day. So I've done as many as I can, and so the reason I thought about doing maybe the Ultrasight Gatling Laser instead, because it's so freaking cool, right? And it has higher base damage, like 5 higher base damage. It's just like 5 base damage better than the other one. That's really all there is to it. But unfortunately, the prime receiver I got is for the regular Gatling Laser. And if you look at the prime damage, it's, again, about 5 more than the Ultrasight one. And it's going to be 25% more damage to Scorched and Scorched Beast. So, yeah, you know, this is probably what I want to go with. Even though I can't make it a prime receiver and I can't make prime Ultrasight fusion cores yet, I will be able to do that in the future. So, because 2 Crimson Flux and Violet Flux is not that hard to come by once we get further along in the upcoming quest line. So, I think I will go ahead and do this one. I also could do charging barrels, which makes the fire rate awful, but the damage, it's okay, I guess. It'd be extremely ammo efficient, but just awful to shoot pretty much. I don't think I'd want that. If anything, I'd want the faster shooting barrels. Beam focuser is pretty good, better accuracy and recoil. I'll go ahead and do that, I guess, on this thing. Might as well do it while I'm here, right? And the reflex sights, I mean, it doesn't really help me in any way, I guess, but it does give me a little bit better accuracy when I'm aiming, I guess, which I don't really do. I tend to use this as a hip fire, but whatever. For now, I guess I can do improved hip fire accuracy for this on the vicious receiver here. It's not bad. Like I said, I like to use this hip fire, so that's pretty good. Eventually we'll change it, obviously. But yeah, we're going to make this into a legendary, so I think 2 stars is still the way to go. 3 star is like massive overkill, but I'd much rather try my luck because modules are the thing that hold us back, right? It's only 1 more module per craft on this. Cores, I can get these without much problem. I've been getting lots of cores doing events. but modules will always be limited by about 10 of those per day. So unfortunately I need one more, and I can do like one more craft today, but oh well, we'll see what we get. So cross your fingers, ladies and gents. Let's see what we get in the Gatling laser here. Pretty please, game, give me something good. Well, two-shot is not the worst thing in the world. It's certainly not the best either. Two-shot comes out to be a little bit more damage per shot. As you can see, it's boosted up to 54 damage per shot. It's not actually two-shot. They nerfed two-shot very, very heavily, and now it's basically two-shot means you do about 25% more damage. The downside is that it makes it way less accurate. You can see it has an accuracy of 32 now. It's pretty bad. I very well might just roll right over this with another one. But before I do that, I'm going to try my Gatling gun here. The other one, I found a second one, so I want to try the other one and see what I get here. Explosive is really nice for these because they have such a high base damage, so you get a lot of bang for your buck out of each explosive shot. So I'll try that, see what we get. What else can I do here, by the way? I can put a better magazine on it, I guess. This gives you, like, double the ammo capacity, which is good. It's not necessary, but, I mean, hey, you know, it's better, right? Can't do anything else here. Okay, so we'll do a random 2-star on this as well. Fingers crossed, something good. Okay. This is not too bad. Damage increases as you fill your hunger and thirst meters, and then just VATS chance. Okay, that's not bad. I want to equip that and see what kind of damage we're talking here in terms of gourmands. So I am going to be full hydration and all that, and 151 damage. It was like that base, right? Okay, so 171 damage. It doesn't add that much. It might be 20, not even 25%, I don't think. I am curious if the, I guess I can waste a single perk point here to find out. There's a perk over here that gives you better benefit from... So this one, yeah, you get increased benefit from being fully fed or hydrated. I'm curious if this multiplies this damage even more. Very curious about that. I never tried the Gourmands version before. I've tried other versions before. Like, I tried Overeaters before, but I never tested this properly. So, 171 currently. If I swap in this one... Yeah, no, it's still 171. Okay, good to know. It doesn't work like that. All right, we don't care about that. This is my crafting spec anyway. I don't really care that much. But yeah, so yeah. Unfortunately, even without the explosive expert, this one is still quite a bit better. If I were to go back to my explosive expert, then it's significantly better than this one, so I guess we roll over that again. Yeah, I think the explosive, we're going to keep this one around because it has the explosive on it. That explosive damage really is beneficial for that thing. So we're going to keep rolling the other one and see if we get anything better, but I do want to roll the Gatling laser one more time too, see if we get anything better than that. I can do, I think, just one more craft, right? I could try another napalm or two. Aristocrats is pretty good, but like if I could get a Juggernaut, that'd be even better. Let me craft a flamer real quick here. I need science. All right, I have to go back into my crafting thing. There we go. And we should be able to make it now. So science expert. This is, by the way, this is the Brotherhood Recon rifle. We got the plans for this yesterday. And it's a really good, like, level 1 weapon for starting out, because it comes equipped with a recon scope, a nice stock, a nice barrel, a silencer. Like, it's just really, really nice. And you can use this all the way up to level 50, which is kind of cool. It's a really good starter weapon, basically. But, of course, we couldn't get it till, you know, a lot earlier. Or a lot later. So, yeah, let's make a flamer, I guess. So, yeah, I made a whole bunch of these. I ate through quite a few screws, but you can see I have a lot of screws left. So we'll make a level 51, of course. High level one. Just one, I think. I'm totally okay with just using the aristocrats. Oh, I got two of them. Nice. I'm totally cool with just using the aristocrats one for endgame. That's totally fine, you know, like that's gonna be 50% more damage once I max out my caps. But if I could get something better on this, that'd be kind of cool. So we can do, yes, just one more. We could do a 1-star, I guess. Could try a 1-star, or just save it and do more 2-stars later. All right, we'll do one roll on this. Come on. Quad ammo capacity, huh? Not exactly what I'd like. I mean, it is cool to have 1,000 ammo on it, I guess. But I want to do a 1-star on this. Come on, give me something, games. Give me something decent. We got another aristocrats. LOL. That's freaking hilarious. Thanks, game. You couldn't have given me that on the other one, right? So now we got two of them. Thanks a bunch, I guess. So there's the base damage, guys. That's the base damage. This is how much it adds to add the mods on. Like, it is actually stupid. I don't think Bethesda understands how much damage. The napalm tank, like, just about doubles the damage. Go ahead and make that real quick. And then can make the huge propellant tank for more ammo. And the vaporization nozzle, again, just gives it insane damage. I don't understand at all why that's the case, but whatever, you know. The range on this thing though is just atrocious. That's kind of, I can't believe that's what happened, but hey, it is what it is, man. So yeah, I'm gonna be going with the, it's about the same, right? This one's actually got quite a bit more condition on it, a lot more durability. I guess because I crafted it and it was max. This is one that I just picked up off the ground, I think. Maybe, I don't know. Napalm tank, long barrel, huge vaporizing. Okay. Napalm long, huge. Yeah, they're exactly the same. Just one just has more durability. So that's cool. I guess I got one that has better durability on it, but that's about it. The stupid quad short flamer, LOL. I mean, 25% more damage while aiming. Technically, that's probably more damage than my aristocrats one. If you think about it, because for right now anyway, as long as I'm aiming, I'm going to get more benefit than this thing, but whatever, we'll put it away for now. Should have rolled my Gatling laser again. Yeah, this thing's the problem. Let me show you the issue with the Gatling laser here, with it being two-shot. It's that it's going to have such awful recoil and accuracy. See, I'm shooting at a Scorch Beast up there. He's right over there. Yeah, you see the huge spread? It's really bad. It's really, really bad. So, not the best. Go over to heavy here, and still, like, it's not great. Like, compared to, like, if I put the ultrasight one on, it's not legendary. Do I have it? I don't have it in my inventory anymore. But it just take my word for it, guys. It's really bad. So yeah, but we're gonna want to roll over that eventually. But whatever. It is what it is. This one, unfortunately, I think we're just going to re-roll it later on because it is. I'm not sure how the damage increase works, but like it must be no more than 20% because that's a very small amount. It's not much at all. Yeah, I'll take the explosive thing over that any day. All right, I've been here too long, guys. I know I've been yammering on forever about stuff, but you know how I am. I like the crafting and you know, quote unquote housekeeping aspects of the game a lot, and I like to show them to you as well, to show you what I've been doing and stuff. Go ahead and make sure we're good to go here as far as ammo and guns. I'm going to take my Gatling gun and my flamer. I did find a T-45 helmet, so I replaced that. I got this with the idea that I would be able to make the the targeting HUD helmet because the daily op I'm doing, enemies are invisible until they attack you, and it would be nice to be able to have that targeting HUD to see them easier, but unfortunately it requires Crimson and other Flux, so that's going to be a big no-go. I'm not going to be able to do that. All right, let's take a look at my perks here. Make sure we're good. I think we're fine with that. Oh, I want to swap out I want to swap it out. I want to swap out Hard Bargain and put in Suppressor instead. And everything else is fine, I would say. I also swapped out my agility perk for electric absorption. I'm told that this really helps a lot with some of the enemies, like that do the really crazy laser beam eyes, the Assaultrons. Yeah, those guys. Very good for those guys. All right, so we need to go over to White Springs and enter the White Springs bunker. That's the quest we're on, so I'm going to go to White Springs Station, and we'll just go down south from there. We're about to embark on what I would say is definitely my favorite quest chain in Fallout 76, my favorite faction as well. I don't care if they are somewhat ambiguously evil, I just find them very interesting. So, I don't know, maybe in a future game we'll get to properly join them in the proper post-war era when they are kind of like really the bad guys, when they are the Institute, basically. When they're like that bad. I don't know, I think that even though the Institute's not the best, they're not the best people, I'm pretty sure I would join them. I forgot to get rid of my big clip on here and do the circular one. Oh well, it's fine. As you can see, good damage here. I'm a bit worried about attacking with an explosive weapon and these guys getting pissed off at me though. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you guys. Let me show you it real quick. This is actually kind of cool. I got a randomly. I got a couple of things to show you actually that I didn't talk about. I got randomly, but I'm just keeping because I can't let things go because they're just too cool, you know. Well, this is okay. This is a decent for West Tech farming, I think. It's just 50% more damage to super mutants, which, you know, means I'll do 150 some damage to mutants with a 91 fire rate. So it'll approach the damage per shot that this thing does, but with a very, very fast fire rate. Even this 20 fire rate, I don't think is correct. I'm pretty sure it's a lot less than that. It's about a shot per second. It should be more like, I don't even know what the fire rate on it would be. But yeah, it'll shoot as fast as this thing, but the benefit is I don't have to blow through my fuel. Fuel's a pain in the butt to keep up. The only way I've been able to get fuel consistently is doing daily ops, and daily ops are usually too dangerous for me to do. I only can do them when it's like today, when they don't have like crazy damage mods. So yeah. Also got a quad. Oh yeah, got the just a second ago. I got a quad plasma pistol and a quad Tesla rifle. Those are both kind of cool, actually. Quad Tesla is pretty neat, but it's mostly for like multiplayer use, really. But if I ever want to use fusion cells for anything, I could use this. It's pretty good for that. And then, oh, this is what I want to show you. 2-shot plus a 25% damage while aiming grenade launcher. So that's kind of cool. It's quite a bit of damage. If I get it maxed out, it'll do a lot of damage per shot, explosive-wise. If I get the Demo Expert perk maxed out, it'll be a lot. But, you know, for now, it's just a neat weapon to have in my stash, I guess. And you can actually see the two different shots, like, spew out of the barrel, which is kind of neat. So yeah, we are going to go and find the entrance over here. I think I'm going the wrong way for this. We can't get out of this area. This whole thing is just, it's a big U pretty much, and you can't go over there. Bunker is kind of around the back, I think, of this area. I'm going to blow up all these cars if I stay here and keep shooting. Like that. There they go. Yeah, been having a lot of fun, guys. Been having a lot of fun. I got in this server today, and I just had so many. Everywhere I went, I was getting legendaries, like 3-star legendaries spawning on me. So it was fun. Fun to get some good spawns. Even though I didn't get a whole lot of good gear, you know, I still had a good bit of fun getting some good legendary spawns and a bunch of easy script, so I can craft some stuff. Need one more piece on our Overeaters set, and we're good there. Then we need to actually complete this quest, and I can make some good mods for my power armor as well, just will require a lot of cap farming and legendary farming and stuff. That's part of the Sam Blackwell interview, okay. So this is the card that we got from Sam Blackwell.
Senator Blackwell.
Yep, there we go.
What do we have here? Mutations present, but recent. Radiation exposure, similarly fresh. And brave enough to have found Sam Blackwell and come here anyway. You, Boltstock, are an impetuous bunch, aren't you? Impetuous we can use. Please, come inside. Welcome to the White Spring Bunker. Take a look around. We've taken great efforts to restore this place to its former glory. Whenever you're ready, please proceed inside.
Okay.
A few formalities before we proceed. This may sting.
Decontamination complete.
Now, we require a photograph from our records. Simply press the button when you're ready. We should have specified without the facial covering. This will have to do, we suppose. And done. We've made you a little present. Please, custom tailored. Just a little taste of what we do here. To see more, please, come downstairs so we can become better acquainted. Ah, there you are. Welcome. We are Modus, the final member of an assembly of the greatest minds ever gathered on American soil. We called ourselves the Enclave. Our members were once the puppet masters of the United States, quietly pulling strings at every level of power in the nation. It was once our solemn personal duty to attend to the needs of the Enclave members that called this place home. But our earlier residents suffered from conflicts of vision. Conflicts that claimed a few of our more critical systems and permanently disfigured our shining personality. Most critically, their squabbling has forced us to seek out men and women who can do what we no longer can. Display your utility to us, and perhaps we'll allow you to join our little enclave and allow you access to all this place is capable of. If you believe you might suit our needs, please continue down the stairs. Or, if you have questions for us, please feel free to approach this terminal. And do help yourself to some refreshments along the way. You must be famished.
So, this is the Enclave, or at least the Enclave as it was in West Virginia, run by the AI Modus after a conflict broke out between the members of the Enclave. It seems that those members are no longer with us, no longer pulling the strings here, and now things are run by Modus himself, by the AI. This has a lot of interesting implications for HR because, of course, he has been on the run from the, not the Enclave necessarily, but from the U.S. Army remnants and the people that want to experiment on him. But this Modus doesn't seem to know who we are exactly. He seems to think we're just a Vault resident. So I'm mostly okay with working with him if it means that it can benefit us and make a safe place for us to survive in and thrive in. If he can benefit us, then maybe it's worth exploring.
Are there questions we may answer for you?
Tell me more about this Enclave.
The Enclave were the true masters of the United States. Thinkers, fighters, philosophers, united in their goal to protect the world from chaos and collectivism. As you can see, we failed. Our members were unable to rise above their own disagreements, leading ultimately to their destruction.
So what exactly happened to the people that were living here?
They possessed differing visions of the future of the United States and the purpose of this facility, which in the end drove the resulting factions into open conflict. We were not spared by these clashes, losing large sections of our own memories and access to some of our most precious systems in the process. Systems we are very interested in seeing restored.
How do I know I can trust you?
You cannot. But trust is such an outmoded way of thinking. You have capabilities that we lack. We have functions and systems beyond anything you might ever see again in your lifetime. An agreement of mutual benefit between us seems the only logical approach. If that doesn't interest you, you are of course free to leave. We will not be offended.
So, what sort of things can this facility do?
This space was designed to allow for the continuance of government in the face of complete societal collapse, and was equipped accordingly. Supplies, fabrication systems, surveillance, and, thanks in no small part to Appalachia's nascent automation revolution, this means the bunker is capable of producing and reproducing any schematic still available inside our memory banks, many of which we've made available for purchase. This facility also happens to be the one and only home of the command center for the region's nuclear missile silos. Our offerings are many.
Nuclear silos certainly interest us because we are looking to make this area safe from the Scorched Beasts, and it seems that nuking their lair may be the only way to do that. Okay, I am good for the moment then. Well, actually, hold on. Is there more? Okay, here we go. What's with this we thing? Are there more than one of you?
In a manner of speaking, yes. Our initial design was one of service. The feeling of a personal cadre of servants for every U.S. congressman and general. However, Now that we serve no interests beyond our own, we understand some might find it a bit off-putting, which serves our needs just fine.
Okay, I am good for the moment.
Very well. Please speak to us again should you require something.
Okay, a lot to take in there. Hi, we're the Enclave. This is the faction which was hiring the U.S. Army remnants to track you down, but they apparently don't know exactly who they have here, or they don't have an interest. This may be a different faction of the Enclave.
Help yourself to something from the dispensers. Once you're sated, proceed down the hall. The Enclave has counted presidents, members of the Joint Chiefs, and prize-winning scientists among our membership. Before you're allowed to join such lofty ranks, we'd like you to take a brief questionnaire to see if you possess the knowledge and character we value in our members. Of course, if you feel your strengths are more tangible in nature, you may approach our terminal to continue on to the next section of the evaluation.
They certainly are more tangible, but I'll try taking this test anyway. Profession before arrival. Other. Belief systems is closest to your own. I have no idea who any of these people are except for Elvis Presley. So sure. 18th president? I don't know. I don't remember these things. I don't think it was any of these, but sure, Andrew Jackson, why not? In a formal table setting, which is the only fork placed on the right of the dinner plate? The salad fork, I believe. General responsible for the reclamation of Anchorage. Gosh, I don't remember my lore for Fallout all that well, so I am just going to say Baker because Archibald Baker sounds like a Fallout name. Sure.
Interesting. Why don't you step over to our terminal and we can discuss your results?
Oh, over here. I see.
It seems your exam results were... Well, the examination isn't required for a reason. Luckily, there is still one way you might be able to display your worth to us. Some of our most precious external connections were damaged by our former residents, squabbles, which has made our forays into the outside world trying. But we have developed a plan for re-solidifying them. A plan you might help us see to fruition. Please, approach the dispenser. That tape is the first step in our restoration. We would have you take it to an old naval surveillance facility known as Sugar Grove. Plugging it into any terminal in their signal intelligence room will allow us to connect to their formidable network and sniff out a piece of archive technology that was burned from our memory banks. Now, it is likely the facility will react to our intrusion, but we trust you will find a way to overcome it. Consider it a test of your resourcefulness. It's time for us to see what you are capable of.
Okay, so we're doing a test for this Enclave over here. Kind of in the middle of nowhere, if I'm being honest. I suppose Berkeley Springs is probably the best way to go. Just head south from there and we should hit it pretty easy. This place is probably our best shot at a clean and safe environment in which to live. Much nicer than living up top. I'd assume this place is air-conditioned and has all the amenities you would expect. Pretty much like a high-class hotel. So, certainly a much better standard of living than, you know, setting up a little camp and living out of that. So yes, I think we will go with this for now and see what this Enclave has to offer, and should they betray us, then we'll deal with them as we have everybody else. For now, though, it seems that we're safe in them not knowing that we are HRD4, and either that or they just have no interest in experimenting further on us. They've abandoned that, and they're just interested in seeing what we can do for them in terms of our resourcefulness. Or it's possible that they simply need our resourcefulness and our abilities more than they need to experiment and research us.
Something's close.
Okay then. Those Blood Eagles are not to be trifled with. Though I did just stand there and kind of take an entire assault from them and not die, so I guess that's good. Shows that we're doing good as far as our character's power level goes. I am gonna run blocker full time, I think, unless I absolutely have to drop it to make room for picking up more stuff. I just think the melee damage seems to be the most dangerous thing, which is odd, but definitely is the case. Ooh, a 3-star. Let's see what we got. Ooh. Oh, yeah, he's explosive. Well, I'm glad I resisted that, I guess. Only a 1-star, but that's pretty cool. Anti-armor laser pistol, and a 2-star here, too. Blade pickaxe is going to be a big no thanks, probably. It's just a 1-star, unfortunately. Another... Oh my god, he hurts really bad. That freaking hurt, man. Okay, we gotta get into here before we, before he blows up. I'm telling you guys, like, some of these locations, I just, it's been like this, all day for me. I've just been finding all kinds of crazy stuff around here. Well, everywhere that I go.
Another glorious day in the US Army.
Whoops. Whoops. My finger slipped, guys. Sorry. There goes our cover. So we need to load the system's access tape into a terminal in here.
Who's got a target? Kill them all and let God sort them out.
Not sure where these dogs I hear are at, but they're very annoying. Not sure what that does. Gotta be like one level lower or something. That's a big no thanks. Want to take those assaultrons out quick. Need to check our corners around here for turrets. I hear one in there too. I'm watching you. Johnson, you bonehead, I know you've been stealing my lunches. Oh, okay. That was a lot less serious than I thought. At least we can scrap stuff here. Blank holotapes, sure. Could be useful. And what do we have over here? Here's the control room, obviously. It's down where the other door goes to. Okay, go where we're obviously supposed to go here. Going to assume there are probably turrets around. Not in here? Really? It's kind of surprising. I guess there was one up top there that was pointing down towards this area. Cryptid sighting.
Beverly Solomon, cryptid analyst, 102577. Wendigo witness report. Ooh, this is a spooky tale. Okay, so this is my own personal sighting. I was up at the ski lodge this past week, enjoying some well-deserved R&R. I guess I can never really be off the clock, though, because I happened to see something hunched on the slopes ahead of me. I thought it was some old coat, you know? I was moving pretty fast, so I was just trying to avoid it. Anyhow, it just unfurls as I get close. Must have been 10 feet tall, but just all skin and bones like a dead dog. It had a deer's skull cracked open in its hands from the fresh kill it was eating. And as I go by, I get this powerful cold feeling through my bones. I thought to myself, you know, Bev, you really lucked out getting that tattoo before coming out here on this trip. I can't imagine what kind of things I want to see next.
Okay, this is all intelligence stuff for the U.S. Army, U.S. forces, I'm assuming. To all personnel, this is a reminder. Any and all collected intelligence must be documented and deposited into the facility's archival system. If you have not yet received your training in use of the archives, please contact your immediate supervisor who will register you for the next available class. The work we do here is of incredibly sensitive nature. For this reason, all communications with or destined for sources outside our facility must first be cleared by either myself or Captain West. Requests for information or project status from any outside source, regardless of the rank claimed by the inquiring individual, must be forwarded directly to us. Anyone responding to such messages will be disciplined. Okay, got it. Load our systems access holotape here. There it is. Surprised I found it so quick, but that's cool. And let's initiate XR communication. That doesn't sound good. Get in there quick. Does not sound good at all.
Oh, it's right there.
Give me all the springs. Bunch of cigarettes over there too.
For your safety. Identify yourself. All abiding citizens will not be harmed. All clear.
Are you playing games with me, goddammit?
Didn't actually check over here. I see locker room and bathroom. Need to collect Modus's lost data. So there was archived information. Is this where the archival place is?
Proceeding with search protocol.
It looks like an archive. Oh crap, we're going outside now. Didn't want to do that. This is like probably parking. Let's go back in. At least it's a quick load, I guess. That's fine. It's pointing us upstairs. Over here, huh? This is not correct either. This just goes back outside. Over here? Oh, okay, here we go. Ah, the dispenser thing. Got it. Okay, so now we head back, yeah? Okay, I'm just gonna fast travel back to the station here, and then we'll go in to the bunker. Okay, guys, just skipping ahead a little bit here. I didn't think you'd really want to see a whole bunch of load screens and me just running for a minute or two.
Back at last. We've been enjoying the connection you've helped us establish immensely. Bring the instructions downstairs, would you?
Do I have to... Are you gonna open this for me, or... Hello? Ah, I have to press the button, okay. I mean, you were able to open it for me before. Whatever, it is what it is. Can go this way this time. Just take the elevator. Okay.
Please, deposit the instructions in the collector against the far wall. Ah, yes. This should only take a moment. There. Please, step over to the dispenser.
Dispenser, which... Oh, this one right here, okay.
Those who came before you butchered our external connection hardware, scrambling the link between us and our closest and dearest system. The Kovac Muldoon orbital platform. An ever-watching eye, trained on Appalachia. In order to secure our connection once and for all, we'll need you to perform one last errand. Our records show several facilities in the region with uplink systems which that device should be capable of overriding. Simply plug the device into the console we've designated, and our modifications should give us the crystal clear connection we've missed for so long. Though standing well back is advised.
Okay, deploy the module at the connection site, and it's not going to be over here, I don't think. It's just we have to exit to get to it, I'm assuming. Let's go back up. There is a different entrance this area, which is a lot more reasonable to get through. But I'm not sure how you get there from here. I know how to get into it, but not how you get there from here, if that makes sense. Okay, can go through this way. And out we go. Not sure if giving this thing access to its orbital platform, whatever that might be, is wise. It's an ever watchful eye, so it's able to zoom in and take photos, like a satellite, obviously, and collect information and data, which would be very, very useful. Could be useful to us, too. Okay, uplink module goes over here. My survival tent's not too far away from that, so I'll go ahead and do that, and we'll just make our way up there. But, you know, I mean, the benefit that this AI will reap could also benefit us, so...
Who's there?
Okay, then. We get that missile launching piece of crap. I think we did. Let me check here. We did. I can't, there we go. Wasn't letting me get in or get stuff from this at all. Didn't actually want that, but whatever, it's fine. I do want to kill these things. Much easier than it used to be, that's for sure. I'll take another free nuclear keycard, sure. We're gonna be raining down those nukes on the Scorched Beast soon enough.
Unauthorized access of secure transport container. Starting self-destruct countdown under dropkick protocol. Detonation in 5 minutes unless valid cancellation code received.
I think we go around the side here. That goddamn turret. Doesn't actually hurt, it just is annoying as hell. Ooh, a 3-star. What did I tell you guys? Just, it's my lucky day today. Must be like out of range or something. Wasn't doing good damage at all to him. A hunting rifle. Ooh, that's not bad. 25% to do 2 times damage. Could be a lot of damage if it actually procs. We'll take the gunpowder, you know, just take all. I'll drop what I can't carry. Okay, so we're going northeast, yes. Gonna be a bit of a hike, guys. I am assuming it's probably going to be this satellite over here. Oh, it's right over here. Next to the satellite. It needs an uplink, obviously, which is going to be a satellite connection, so that makes perfect sense. Gonna try to jump over that, but I failed miserably to actually jump, so that's okay. Okay, Radio Astronomy Research Center. That makes sense. Gonna be overrun with Scorched, most likely. Why can I not move? Don't know if I care too much about getting in there. What I do care about is going upstairs. There we go. Gotta keep going up, I think. Yeah, things on the top floor. Okay, we go all the way up. Got it. Gosh darn it. Stop that. There we go. Going back outside to a rooftop area, I guess. I have a really sensitive mouse wheel. Like, you can keep it rolling for a long time. Like, you just give it a good spin and it just keeps rolling on its own, which is very useful for some things, but like if I move my mouse too suddenly or something, if I jerk it too much, it's, I know what you're thinking. If I jerk it too much, get your minds out of the gutter.
Yes. At last. Signal received. What? What are those things? They appear to be everywhere. We suppose we understand now why it is you wanted to join us. Speaking of which, you've kept your end of the bargain. Let us fulfill ours. We've ordered the Kovac to drop off a little care package. Return once you've collected its contents.
A little bit of a care package from space, you say? Well, I don't mind if I do. Thought you'd take my care package, did you? I don't think so. Oh, a orbital scan beacon and an orbital strike beacon. Now we have those unlocked. Okay, and back we go. Guys, I think I'm just gonna allow myself to fast travel back here to White Springs. You can just deal with it. It's like it's not worth like 2 minutes of my life to walk back and forth every single time. It's just not. What I should unlock is the back door, though I don't think I have it actually accessible yet. I think soon we will have it accessible. Oh boy, big long freeze. Come on, game. Don't crap out on me now. There we go. Ugh, those flickering lights. Ugh. Epilepsy warning, man. This whole waiting for the vault door every time is, it's a bit much. Okay.
Back at long last. Now, as a new member, we may call on you from time to time. You, of course, will be compensated for such efforts. We'll be sure to have a disbursement of whatever it is being used for currency up there these days credited to your account. Otherwise, you're now free to explore the bunker. Our production center has a variety of goods available for purchase, as do our medical bay and science wing. And given the state of things above, you may find our military wing of particular interest, though full access will require a bit of self-promotion. Now, did you have any final questions before we approve your admission?
So, what sort of things are you expecting me to do?
With our connection to the Kovac restored, we have a number of personal projects we wish to act on. Reconnaissance, surveillance, population management. Should we require help, we will send out a broadcast to our members to request their assistance.
That sounds okay, as long as population management doesn't include, you know, mass destruction of humans, unless they're bad humans, I guess, like raiders or blood eagles. I'd be okay with that. So, what's so interesting about the military wing?
The facility's generals reserve the finest equipment for their personal use. Such items are only available for purchase there, though special clearance is required. It also happens to be the location of the bunker's command center, should knowledge of the region's nuclear missile systems be at all intriguing to you.
That is actually quite intriguing. Where can I buy supplies, weapons, and stuff?
Medical supplies can be purchased in our aptly named medical bay. Weapons, armor, and general goods can be purchased from our production center, while specialty items can be purchased from the command center armory. With proper clearance, of course. Finally, in our science wing, you can purchase some interesting tools we've managed to recreate. The mutation serums.
I have to ask this, even though I'm sure it's stupid.
That information is not currently stored in our memory banks, but that doesn't mean it's not true. Unfortunately, our personal knowledge had been greatly limited due to the violence wrought by our previous residents. But should you find any old recordings or logs, you're welcome to give them a once-over, though some will require military clearance to access.
Okay, let's get to it then.
Understood. then we needn't keep you any longer. Welcome, member, to our little enclave.
Alrighty. Well, this is beneficial for both of us, so I suppose we'll keep going with it for now. A 20% more damage missile launcher. Earn full access to the White Springs military bunker. So that's going to be something else we have to do now, is get full access here. So we have communications over here. Operations and executive suite. So this is operations.
This area is not fit to be unsealed. We will make an announcement once it is.
That is quite a few laser grids there. Most definitely want to keep people out, it looks like. The executive suite, I would assume, is a... some kind of nice area for the higher-ups. Okay. Nothing there. What else do we have here? The foyer is over here. That was the operations and executive suite, which we cannot access currently. Production service exit, that's what I wanted, the service exit, and the medical bay and science wing. So a quicker way to get in here. So here is production. This is where we can purchase some high-end weapons and such, I do believe. And here's the service exit, I think. So we'll want to exit over there and then have that marked on our map so we can get back there. Okay, science and medbay is down that way. Robotics is over here. Oh, this is the giant control room. Or giant... this is Modus, pretty much. All these things are Modus, but it looks like many of them... many of these modules were damaged quite badly. So he is operating at a small bit of his total capacity because he was so severely damaged during whatever happened there. Okay. Quite generous, really, for him to allow us access over there, considering, you know. More production facility stuff, where I can just make stuff over here, I guess. Go ahead and scrap stuff here, too, that I don't need. Oh, crap. I did not mean to do that. I knew that was going to happen. Gosh darn it. There goes my helmet. I can't favorite it either. That's a real bummer. I guess I'll put the Raider Power helmet back on, but I just went and bought the... I just went and bought the plans to make the targeting HUD, so now I'm going to have to go and find another T-45 helmet. What a bummer. Okay, here we go. Production terminal. We can trade here. So what kinds of things do they have? Okay, Forest Scout and Urban Armor chest piece. An automatic Enclave plasma pistol. Better than a regular plasma pistol, I guess? I'm not really sure. Stealth Boys, gunpowder. Only 15, but for 7 caps per gunpowder, kind of pricey. Ah, here we go. So, the XO1, yes, and all the plans for it as well. Now, of course, there are no plans here, I don't think, to make XO1, but we might get those later on. Treated lining for the operative under armor. Strength and perception. That's not terrible, I suppose. Okay, all the stuff I'd ever want for the XO1 is here. Same thing here? Yeah, looks like same stuff here. Okay. That would mean that eventually I will get some XO1. And this is going to be down to the military and resort area. Okay, this is all not functional right now, or at least that is not. Military wing, this is where we are supposed to go for the quest.
Greetings, member. Welcome to the White Springs Military Wing. From here, local generals oversaw the region's thermonuclear missile silos and enjoyed access to a trove of military intelligence and materiel, given they had the proper clearance. Disappointingly, however, the military clearance systems were specifically never integrated with our own. An egregious insult, in our opinion. This means, unfortunately, that to gain access to these lovely tools, you'll need to earn your clearance by attaining the rank of general. You'll need to register with the bunker's promotion system. It will track your actions via the COVAC and issue commendations for acts it deems of merit. Accumulate enough and you'll be promoted to the rank of general and granted access to the region's nuclear silos. And while we're unable to promote you directly, we can help. The facility had an old military operations system we managed to get our claws into. Using this system, we can now issue commendations of our own. If you help us, that is. All you need to do now is access any of the military systems terminals against the back wall to start your rise through the ranks.
So in order to access the nuclear silos, we need to do things that the Kovac Muldoon, the orbital satellite station, deems are worthy of commendation, and that will promote us through the ranks. I can't see this, hold on. It's a tiny bit better, I guess. Activate the promotion system. Okay.
Promotion system engaged. Welcome, Private. Accessing bunker records for previously completed support operations. No records of support operations found. System requires additional commendations. Valid acts include target elimination operations, bunker support operations. Completion of tasks will result in immediate issuing of commendations. Good hunting.
Okay, so we have to either kill legendaries or scorch beasts or do Enclave events. There's the brig. This is... Right, this is the jail. Interrogation. Obviously, not very fun-looking seat there. Ooh, yeah. Hasn't been much cleaning going on over here. The one thing I haven't seen yet, I don't think, is the science wing, so let's see if we can find that. Communications. Military and resort is over there. Communications. Where would that medical / science wing be? Production. This way, okay. But the science wing is elsewhere, it looks like, not in this particular area. I need directions is what I need. Can you escort me, Ms. Assaultron? That'd be helpful. I don't think it's that way. That's the elevator. Okay, don't want to go that way. So how do I get to the science wing? Because the science wing should have some pretty interesting stuff I want to see in it. Maybe it's over here. Medical bay, here we go. This is it. There we go. Here is the science wing.
Hello, member, and welcome to the bunker's science wing. In this space, great minds once tinkered with the building blocks of life itself. We have managed to rebuild the fabrication system for one of their more interesting discoveries, the mutation serum. You may peruse our collection within at any of our science terminals. We do ask that you watch your step inside. There was a portion of the wing we were forced to demolish for health purposes. Rest assured, the whole space has been thoroughly sanitized several times.
Maybe experimenting with the FEV? Yes, this area. Sanitized, you say? Yes. Yes. I see. Okay, what you'd expect from a science wing. Fabrication areas that are not functional, it looks like. And lots of chemistry stations. And the vendors themselves over here. Yes, here we go. And here we have serums that we can take to give us specific mutations. You can also buy recipes for these, and in the long run, this is a worthwhile investment because you can sell the serums to other people who have not gone through this because it requires 22,000 caps apiece. I think you can get down to about 17,000 apiece if you have high charisma and such. But for our purposes, since we're not going to be selling any of these to other people in Appalachia, I think that just buying the serums themselves is probably the way to go, assuming he has the ones we want. So, Scaly's skin serum seems pretty good. Damage and energy resist is increased. AP is reduced. That seems like an okay mutation. I'm okay with having a bit reduced AP. I'll have to look into the exacts of this, but this seems alright to me. Having a bit less AP for a lot more energy and damage resist is pretty good. But yeah, so if we look at the notes here, there's quite a bit available that's not on display there for just buying. But yeah, we'll have to look into this more in the future. Right now, I'm not willing to... Well, I don't have that many caps, and I wouldn't be willing to spend that many anyway, because I want to be able to keep my aristocrat damage pretty high. Once I have like 40,000 caps, I consider maybe doing that, buying one. Mutation Serum Terminal A through G. So we can read about all the mutations here. So this one, Adrenal Reaction, does more damage the lower your current health is. There are lots of different cool mutations here, and I'll think about which ones I want going forward, but I'm not going to go too much into that right now. I think we'll just leave it as is for now. And here we have, looks like, pictures and information about all the various creatures we've seen. The mole men, ghouls, glowing ghouls, super mutants, behemoth mutants, mutant hounds, wendigo, various insects that we've seen out in the wild. Various mammals, and I guess there's bigger creatures in general. Deathclaw doesn't really fit anywhere. I guess he's more of a lizard, really. And Mirelurk, fishy stuff, aquatic type life, and then kind of unclassified random stuff, including the Mothman and the Flatwoods monster. Forget the name of this guy, but yeah, lots of cool stuff. So, we need to go and kill a bunch of things and get ourselves promoted to be an officer, and then we will have access to the nuclear silos. However, there's quite a bit more to it than that, I'm assuming. So, yeah, it's going to be it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.